Whoops, almost dropped my controller. It's all good. It's all good. Um, there we go. Okay, think I'm all good now. I don't remember saving. Yes, I do. Okay. Sorry, it took me a sec for me to reboot, get brain back in working motion. I remember what happened last time. Uh, I tried to get the shield. There's been a little bit of gap in my schedule just for like one day skipping stream, but and lots of headaches. But I'm good now. I remember where I was gonna go. I did the challenge at the end of the last one, and I really wanted a cool shield that I did not get because I did not understand the requirements for getting it. Hey Coco Lace, how's it going? I'm here. That's good. Glad you are here. Okay. I don't need anything from the shop. I don't think. I am doing well, thank you. I am feeling a lot better. I have not had any major headaches, which has been nice, which has been very nice. And so I can't complain, That's like the thing that always gets me. Like, I don't typically get sick that often anymore, but headaches are just like, specifically sinus headaches, are just such an issue for me because of how windy it gets around this time of year. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. It really isn't. I used to get a lot of like light migraines and a lot of like headaches from playing games. But that was before I realized just like how much I really needed glasses, because as a kid I didn't wear my glasses. And so after learning that, I actually got a lot less headaches. I was really happy about that. I'm gonna start off with the challenge thing, by the way, because I figured I might as well get that out of the way and then continue with the story and just kind of go from there. I think it's the Linnae Gorge. Yeah, there we go. Didn't wear glasses, but did wear my glasses, but I was a teenager. Yeah, that's the same thing for me. Yeah, like I didn't wear my glasses growing up until I kind of actually was a teenager, to be honest. And like one of the things I'm like super jealous about, like definitely this is something I'm like jealous about, is like when I was a kid, wearing glasses was super lame. It was considered like, you know, the typical trope of being like, oh, you're just a nerd, and then now like it's super cool to have glasses. I'm like, dang it. I probably would have worn my glasses more often if that was the thing. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you want to do what's cool and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a huge mistake on my part. Let's talk to him. Yeah, let's challenge. Oh, no, it's battle. Yeah, he's talking about challenges in like the Silent Realm, so I'm not doing that again. Maybe. Oh, my phone go off? Why is my phone? Oh, okay. I'm a dork. I didn't realize I left it on. Do you dislike it? That's exactly why I wouldn't wear mine when I was a teen. Yeah, it is something. It really is something. Like just like the feel of it, you know, it's definitely something that you kind of have to like, you know, wear it and then see how it works and stuff like that. But the comments don't help, you know, growing up. I mean, I don't know if nowadays kids are still like teased about it, but definitely when I was younger, for sure. Okay, so let's start off with Girahim, since. Oh, you know what? No. Let's go back. Oh wait, I can't go back. Oh wow, so I'm locked into this. That's actually pretty funny. So you are straight up locked into it if you click on one. All right, I guess Girahim it is. He's that creepy guy you fought in Skyview Temple. You all set? You got a shield on and everything. If you're ready, we're going to do this for real. Are we ready? Let's do it. Yeah. Psych yourself up for it. Just see like Link slap his like face. Okay. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done this one first. There's actually HP in this one. Okay, whoops. Alright, well there goes my sword. Toss it back at me. I'm good for it. I'm good for it. Alright, cool. Whoops. That's not how I meant to pick it up, but sure. Gosh, I'm so bad at his fight. There we go. Oops, okay, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Where's he at? Okay, here comes the creepy lick. Somebody's gotta get this dude like a napkin or something, because he is licking his lips way too much. I'm like, what is so delicious that you just have to do that in the middle of a fight? There we go. Do it. Do it. Oh gosh. Oops. Wait, what happened there? Okay, there we go. Hey, how's it going, Itzminda? Stab, stab. That... Does that actually work against them? Oh, well, he teleported away. Let's try it. Aw, oh, dang it. I killed him too quickly. I was gonna try and stab him when he was predicting my moves. This is probably the lip gloss he has on. It might be cake flavored. I cannot do, like, flavored chapstick and stuff like that. I don't wear lip gloss, but like chapstick, like the flavored ones, I can't do them because I always have the temptation of eating them. I'm like, this is dangerous. I'm an adult and I'm still tempted to eat this. Yes, let's continue. I've had like one that's like blue raspberry, and I'm like, I honestly speaking just want to take a bite out of this, and I know it's going to taste disgusting. I know it's absolutely going to taste disgusting, but it's just the temptation's real. Okay, got his little toes. Okay, got those. Okay, got those toes. There we go. Easy. Okay, hopefully I don't get cheesed this time against them. I think it's the first form, so I should be okay. But last time I was not cool. There we go. Also, since the last time I streamed, they did make an announcement on Breath of the Wild 2, so RIP for anybody waiting on that game, including myself. Very, very sad. But, you know, it's like we were talking about in Discord, like, I would rather wait for a game that's complete and more polished than have it be rushed, so I am okay with the wait. Like, it's a bittersweet feeling, but if the game is, like, you know, complete and in the original design of what they want to do and not rushed, then I'm okay with that. I say this as, like, I've anxiously been awaiting, like, anything Metroid Prime 4 related, because at this moment in the year, in March of 2022, all we know about it is just the name. So I'm like, I'm already in a struggle myself. Whoops, whoops. There we go. Thanks for waiting imprisoned. Hey Fireball, how's it going? I'll chop those off. I never thought of me as chopping off the toes. I just thought of them as like bursting. But somehow it's like grosser than them exploding. I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I like this. Okay, one more wave, one more wave. Okay, so full swing. There we go. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Okay, I'm glad he's not hitting me off, even I'm doing terrible right now. Okay, there we go. Get the HP. Okay, there goes one foot. Okay, sweet. Wee bit peckish, or rather famished. My stomach craves food. I like how it just went from like an older, like well, not older English, but like just like different vocabulary to just like flat out saying like my stomach craves food. Like so blunt. That's a mood though for sure. Hey gamer, how's it going? I see gamer has utilized one of the new emotes, um, which I found out was spoiled, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad everybody's enjoying them. I think it was like spoiled in was it Soup Stream or was it Savage? I can't remember. Can't remember. But yeah, I'm either way. It's totally fine. I'm glad that everybody likes it. It seems like it was pretty well received. So, and then there's more coming along too. Definitely, I'm working on some. Coco is still working on some too. So there's definitely gonna be more added for sure. Minute 50. Gosh, geez, that felt like a lot longer than a minute 55. Was it really a minute 55? Gosh, I feel like I took like 5 minutes on that fight. My like perception of time is so off right now. Okay, yeah, let's get on with it. Thank you, Linearu. Get this one. I have 2 bombs. That is not good. Okay, sweet. But yes, I would say if you are hungry, definitely prioritize eating. Eating is important, so... And it's enjoyable. So it's a win-win. Spicy Mike. How's it going, Sutian? I have no bombs, so I have to do this whole entire thing. I hope I can actually pick some up. I guess I may as well pick these up. Okay, pick this one up. Roll it down. I don't know if it's gonna make it there on time. Okay, it did not. Oh, well. No, never mind. It has to be the other way. Okay. Vibing rain essays in the background. Nice. I hope the essays are going well. I know it's usually not the funnest thing, but I hope it's still going well nonetheless. Don't let me be of a distraction too. If you need to focus on your essay, definitely take care of that. But I think you said that you can usually do it pretty easily, so if I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. I only have 10. Okay. Run down here. There we go. I don't like it when he does this move. It looks really gross. Like a spicy spider. There we go. Everything is a distraction. I've learned to work with distraction. That's a huge mood. I get so easily distracted by stuff too. So I totally get that. You just kind of learn like how to kind of deal with it, but it's like it's always gonna be a thing. Like that's why I can't listen to like music from like games and stuff like that I really like while I'm doing like homework or stuff like that, because then my brain will remember the song and be like, oh, I remember where this song is played. And then gosh, that eyeball is being very... Why is the eyeball so hard this time around? Huh. And then my brain will just like remember the spot where the song is from, and then I can't focus because I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember in this part of the game I did something really dumb, or like this happened. And I'm like, wow, it has been 10 minutes and I have not done anything. Whoops. Okay, there we go. He was one hit away. I had to do all that for one hit. He knew too. He was being very evasive. when you're hard focusing on essays, so you can't listen to music. Yeah, I can't do it either. Like, there's a certain point where I just have to turn off the music, and I'm like, it's all silent and awkward, but it's the only way I can do, it's the only way I can do my work. I have the hardest time focusing on stuff. Like, it gets to a point whenever I'm, like, taking a test or something like that, that I have to have, like, absolute silence. And I feel bad, because, like, typically, like, finals and stuff like that, like, during fall semesters, will be around the time where everybody's getting sick. And so, like, oh, I get a piece of heart if I do the next one. Okay, let's do that. So people will be sick, so I'll be doing my finals, and like I'll study really hard for it, and then I'll be like doing the test, and then like somebody will be like constantly like sneezing and coughing, and I just cannot focus, and I feel bad because I'm like, I'm so sorry that you're sick, but like I really actually cannot focus. So I try not to hold it like as like from a personal grudge, but I'm just like, gosh, this is so much harder to test now. Oops. Okay, Link, wait, Link, put the sword up. Wait, Link. Link, please. I can't beat this fight if you don't put the sword up. No, Link, please. Why is the sword just standing there? There we go. I couldn't do it for some reason. Okay, that's right. So arrows. There we go. When I'm writing, I need silence, but other kinds of movement, listen to music, stay engaged. That's kind of funny. It's fair. I can see that depending on the kind of words and stuff like that. Yeah, because writing, you kind of have to like piece together your thoughts and, you know, like make sure like the way you're thinking of something comes off correctly when you're writing and stuff. I'm trying to think of, for myself, what projects I feel like I can do while listening to music, but I can't think of any. I feel like I'm drawing a blank here. I guess if I already know the subject well enough, I can do it. So I guess math I might be able to do it on. Maybe. But if I'm like learning the thing of math, then probably not. If it's something I already know, then I think I'd be okay. Oh, wait, whoops. Okay, now is my chance. Now is not my chance. Whoops. Ah! I'm just hitting, oh my gosh. I'm just hitting the jelly skin. Oh, that should have hit. That should have hit. Wait, stand still. Stand still. Okay, since this is the third time I fought this boss, and so I don't mess up again, I do remember it was Soup who made the joke. I specifically have been reciting in my head, and I'm like, I know it's them. I know it's their joke about Mike Wazowski, and not Coco Lilies. See, I redeemed myself after remembering it for like the third time. Oh, sweet, I got 3 with that one. I didn't even know you could get more than 1. Math was the bane of my existence. Very happy I don't need math for credit. A math credit for my degree. Nice! If you got them all out of the way too, yeah, that's always a plus. If you like don't like the subject, you just don't have to deal with it anymore. See, I'm the opposite. I have debated on taking higher level math classes because I enjoy it so much. Because I already finished all the math courses for my degree, and I'm like, as soon as it was done, I'm like, I feel sad. Like I want to do this more, so I have debated on going for like a more higher level ones. And then I hope it doesn't sound as me trying to be like, oh, I'm so smart or anything like that, because I'm really not trying to come off as that. I actually genuinely do enjoy math. It is very enjoyable to me. almost. There we go. Like, don't get me wrong, I get stuck very, very often. But generally, I have fun once I do understand the thing. Because it's like little puzzles here and there. And, I don't know, my brain just kind of like sees it as that way. It makes it more enjoyable. But I totally understand why people don't like it. It is not easy at many times. Whoops, okay, cool. That was the worst place for that barrel to go. Oh, come on! Where are these barrels coming from? I did remember it, right? I'm so proud of myself. Languages are fun. Yeah, learning other languages is really fun. It definitely is. The biggest thing with languages, though, is always having the time to practice it. And I actually do like that there's a lot of online resources for, like, talking to people, too, if they want to practice one language and you want to practice one language as well. That's always a nice thing, too. I haven't utilized them any myself because, like, learning Spanish, and coming from a family with a Spanish background, it's not too hard for me to find somebody to talk to in Spanish. But I have told myself whenever I learn a new language that I'm gonna be more like search for more people who would speak that said language, because it really does help. It really does help. Oops. Oops. Like, I went to the extreme and like worked the job. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm a limit on HP. That's right. They would not give me a break. I went hardcore with that to the point where, like, I took a job where I had to speak, you know, primarily Spanish, just to, like, teach myself that. Even though I already had a good understanding by that point, just to kind of, you know, solidify it more, I did that. And it wasn't, like, perfect, but it was still good enough to, you know, have conversations, so that is something I'm really glad that I was able to do. Geography, geography I'm not very good at. I'll have you know that because of GeoGuessr, a couple of my friends and I were playing it last night, and just like looking at this stuff, and I was like, gosh, this game is actually surprisingly very engaging. I was actually really surprised. I was like, wow, okay, I can see myself playing this pretty often. Okay, let's continue. I don't need the piece of the heart. I do, however, want that shield. I don't care if GeoGuessr when the poll needs to be done yet. That's fair. That's fair. We'll set up a GeoGuessr stream next week. I think that would be pretty fun. Honestly, I actually was really enjoying it. Like, just looking around the map too and seeing like different. There's no HP in here. Uh-oh. Looking around the map and seeing like different like places with like different language and stuff like that on the signs. I was like, this is actually really cool. Okay, which way? Which way? Which way? Okay, it was that. Oops. Okay, toss one. Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, there we go. He looks so mad whenever I do that. Okay, that's right. Let's go for the stabby. Okay, the stabby didn't work, but it was a solid attempt. Maybe I gotta do it this way? No. Okay, messed that up. I am so bad at this fight. Ow. I was holding in an awkward position to smack myself. This is why Joy-Cons and Wiimotes are dangerous for children. As an adult, though, it's so dangerous, but I guess I just know how to deal with it. I'm so glad I don't have a web camera so that didn't show up, because that would have been very embarrassing. He's so fabulous. He's pretty stylish, I'll say that. I'm not really digging the whole entire like licking the lips thing for the next part. Okay. I'm so bad at this. I don't remember if this works though. Whoops. Does this work? Oh, it blows his hair. It blows his hair if you do that. You can see his eye. Whoa, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's actually really cool. I'm gonna die because I'm messing around too much. Gosh, how do I do this? I'm so sorry. I was having fun talking about GeoGuessr, and then I was like, wait, I suck at this fight. That is so cool though. I didn't even think about doing that. I never thought that there'd be like hair mechanics with him and like the little blower thing. Oh wait, what is this one? Oh, okay. Oops. Oops, okay. I just swung it really late. Ow. Okay, maybe again. There we go. And like, I know this fight is not that hard. That's the thing, I just know I'm really bad at motion controls. So I will fully admit that I'm just terrible at this. Wait, what? Wait, I did the little spinny thing. I'm so confused as to what happened. Wait, where's he at? Okay. There we go. Please hear him die. I'm at 2 HP, and I'm not comfortable with this. Okay, sweet. I don't know what the next reward is, but I don't know if I should risk going out with 2 HP. I probably should, but... plus the GeoGuessr community on Twitch flocks to those streams. I can imagine that being very much so like a skill that's been refined of like playing that game. Just so much to the point where you just like get it down. I don't know, like, does it have a lot of, like, I imagine it has, like, a ridiculous amount, but, like, it doesn't reuse locations often, right? Like, it'll pick, like, if, let's say, it was, like, I don't know, like, Quebec or something like that, would it be, like, in different parts of Quebec at times? So it, like, kind of, like, throws you for a loop? You wish I had a webcam? Well, I'm glad that I waited at least a little bit because, yeah, that would have looked pretty bad. There's so many locations that have actually been placed in the same location once. Nice. I imagine that's a pretty rare occurrence then. That just says that you've played that much though. How long has GeoGuessr been out? I honestly speaking never heard about it until I saw you playing it. But I can't imagine it being just recently. Next win with rare treasure. Okay. I think I can do it 2 HP. As long as it's not like a really hard boss, then I should be okay. Next battle is number 6. Okay, this boss is not hard, but I'm gonna assume that they are very hard because it's very easy to mess up. If I can harness the first time I fought this boss. Okay, there's 1 HP. No link to the right, to the side. Okay. I tried to shield. Okay, it's fine. I messed up too much on one of the other fights. I think that's the first time I got in a game over in this game, actually. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. That boss is not hard too. That's what made it even worse. I'm like, oh man, I know I'm gonna mess up against this. 2 hits. Wait, why do I have 6 HP? Okay, it's fine. Just means I gotta sit down. But it takes from all Google Street Views and places you randomly. Okay, so it's just basically like just utilizing like Google Maps then, right? I think one of the things I look forward to in playing that game too is like just randomly stumbling upon something and just being like, where am I? And just like seeing something that I probably shouldn't have seen, or like something that's just like, whoops, this is on Google Maps. Let's battle again. Also, I'd like to point out that the blue parts on him that are glowing, if it was backwards, it would look like a Wi-Fi symbol. Okay, let's do later on. Okay, yeah, let's do the imprisoned. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. Sometimes it places you in some interesting places, but also absolutely beautiful ones. I have seen some beautiful ones. It makes me feel like I want to move whenever I see a really beautiful place. Like yesterday when I was playing, I saw one place in Italy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love with this. Wait, that's right, Goose. There we go. Like, just seeing, because I really haven't lived in a place that's like rural, or like countryside. I've been like mostly in the city, for most of my life. But like, seeing that place in Italy, I can't even remember where exactly it was at. I was like, this is very beautiful, and I'm very jealous. Okay, there we go. Wait. I'm like, wait, where am I? Okay, grab that. Almost. Big Toe's got a lot of HP. Gosh, I don't remember having this much trouble. Maybe it's because I'm like going through it too fast. Might be that. I'm so sorry, like. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get in front of him. Because I cannot not get my bearings down here. Oh, he even got his toes back. Gosh, I feel like that hits me before it does, but then it just comes out really fast. There we go. I took way too much damage for that. Thank you for the Pichus. Oh wait, I can 2 birds with 1 stone. I can get the HP. Oh wait, no, how am I supposed to get that HP actually? It's like on the side of the thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. Okay, so I think he's gonna fly. But yeah, I think when I was playing last night, Italy was one of the places that really stood out to me, and I was like, wow. It was really beautiful. And there was another place too close to, I think, Denmark. That was also very, very beautiful. Like, just a lot of greenery. And I was like, wow, I am in love with this. Okay, Bruce. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna learn that he needs the thing cleared up in a bit. Okay, let's go back down here, hit him. And then this time when I go back up top, then I will actually get the HP, because I took way too much damage. There we go. No! I don't know why it just cracks me up like hearing him sometimes say that. Not the oh no specifically, but just hearing his voice. Pierce is such a character. Okay, let's go up. Where's the other one? Over here. Okay, this is fine. Go over here. Oh, just. Okay, I'm not getting that HP. I'm gonna get this one. Okay, it's just 2 hearts, but that's still pretty okay. Okay, climb up. Thankfully, this is the last part of the fight. Okay, there we go. Gosh, how many rows of teeth is that? Like 3? Those are some sharp teeth. What is with, like, the Nintendo villains having, like, very defined teeth? Because you got Donkey Kong. He's got, like, the nicest teeth in the whole entire series. Then you got that. And then Wario's got some pretty defined teeth, too. Although, if we're counting Donkey Kong in the TV show, then that kind of doesn't count, because he doesn't have teeth half the time. So, who knows? Is Donkey Kong a villain? I think so. Isn't there like a... He's done some villainous stuff. Like, Donkey Kong is definitely stolen. There's Donkey Kong who is Cranky Kong. Or Cranky Kong who's Donkey Kong in the arcade. And you have to, like, climb up the building and stuff like that, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh my gosh, this is the worst fight I could have done second. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I just did it, so I had to warm up. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Okay, I will focus. Whoops. I will focus. Gosh, that one was, like, really telegraphed back. Okay, so if I do this... See, because I tried to, like, I'm holding to the right? Oh, okay, cool. That worked. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. My strategy is to, like, hold it, and then just, like, wave it down. But sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Nintendo has a good dental plan. Apparently just for the villains. Like, they've committed some crimes, like... I can't even think of, like, any off the top of my head right now. But... yeah, it's like the villains all have, like, the best outfit. Whoops. Okay, that was not worth it. I got it hidden, but it was not worth it. Okay, teleport. Teleport. Okay, now it's this one. Whoops, too early. He should be close to death, like at least the next one. No, Link. It's okay. It's okay, Link. I think it was a 1 HP, but it's fine. It's fine. I do like seeing the yellow emotes on the side, I'm not gonna lie. They actually really do look nice. Well done. Spectacular skills on display once again. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It is a tough fight for me for sure. It's like the most motion control intensive one. There was like a point where like I think last week or the week before where I was like, gosh, my arms are like really sore and I couldn't figure out why. And I was like, oh, it's because I'm flailing the Joy-Cons around like a maniac. So like I didn't realize it because it'd been so long since I played motion controls that like, oh yeah, that actually does build up quite the exercise. The emotes might be a little small. They look fine to me. I don't know. Maybe are you on like mobile or something? Because I don't know if they appear. I think they do appear differently depending on what platform you're on. I will say on desktop though, they look really good to me. They look like the standard size. I don't know. Yeah, that's. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Oh, that's actually really cute. I really like seeing the Pichu dance with Soup Jam too. Oh man, I didn't know how much I actually needed to see that in my life. It's super cute. Pichu does not get enough love. I will let this be the stream where I notate that Pichu has very little merchandise because he is overshadowed by his older brother Pikachu. I'm very, very sad about that. Like every single time there's like Pichu merch, it has Pikachu on it. Not every single time, but very, very often. More often than not, that will be the case. It makes me very sad. It looks so good. It really does. There's like a party in chat. Do you die on this form? You know what? I got time. In the great words of Mr. Incredible, I've got time. Now the question is, how do I get that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, wait. Excuse you? I was in the middle of getting HP. Yeah, you got toes. We get it. Okay, cool. It just like went away, but sure. It's fine. Okay, grab that. Turn. There we go. How close are you to me? Oh yeah, I got time. There we go. I can actually run up to the next one. Get some HP here too. Go. Fetch me HP. I just imagine like the old lady in the temple just being like very like, what is he doing? Is he not taking this seriously? Just like playing with my toys. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Three more HP. Okay, got that. Okay, cool. Okay, one heart here. That's nice. Run away. There we go. Okay, so he's got this form. This one should be fine. It's not too hard. And I'm only missing half a heart. So I'm not bad standing at all. I wonder if I should pick up bombs. I don't think I should, because it's not too hard to do it against the spicy Mike Wazowski, but might not be a bad idea. Oops. Okay, let's just make the long run. There we go. Also, if anybody has any questions on the channel points, if you're curious what they do, let me know. I do have some turned off at the moment, because given the nature of the game, they're more like music-based, and given the nature of the game, I didn't know how we would feel to like have like I don't know, let's say like Mario playing, well, I'm playing a Zelda game or something like that. I didn't know how it would come off, so for the time being, I'm going to experiment with it, but let me know if you have any questions. This is a solid one. This is a solid one. Okay, I will eat water. I don't know how I'm going to eat it, but I will do it. I just like drink, well, I didn't drink the water. I put the water in my mouth and then I chomped my teeth. So I hope that counts. It's very easy on my teeth, thankfully. So it was good. It was good. I guess I could go get some ice and do that. Oh, let's continue. Ice eating ASMR. Is that? Oh, I fight the imprisoned a second time in a row? Well, that's fine with me. I would have preferred it where I had an opportunity to like heal a bit more, but it's fine. That has to be a thing. That sounds like makes too much sense for it not to be a thing. Because ice, like there's already like eating ASMRs, and ice would be like that kind of like slight crunch to it. I don't know if I like describing ice with a crunch, but that is the thing. So, I never thought about that. Prom ice. Churchy. Is that a typo for crunchy? This is some churchy ice. I don't know why I just imagine them like typically in church whenever they have like the what's it called? Gosh, the seminar. That's right. I think that's what it's called, seminar. Like when they pass around like the bread and like wine, or like depending on what like kind of church and stuff like that, they pass around different things like bread and water, or like, you know, the communion wafers and whatnot. I just imagine them passing around like a block of ice for each person. That's like one crunchy seminar for sure. It kind of does, actually. Depending on where you get ice from, it does actually kind of have a nice crunch to it. I found myself chewing on, like, if I go to like a restaurant where they have like cubed, not cubed, it's like little mini ices. I don't know how to describe it. They're not mini ice cubes, because they're not cubes. But they're like little ice snowballs, I guess. I found myself chewing on those the most. is very, very tempting to do. Oh, I can hit his fingers? I didn't know I could hit his fingers. Did I ever do that? There we go, now he's got no fingers. He looks like he's wearing a really long sweater and he's just got his hands tucked into it. Like, I still find myself doing that nowadays too. I'm just like, yeah, long sleeves. That was like me all of like middle school. Just like wearing a sweater with my hands tucked into it. There goes one foot. Oops. Anime girl sweater hands. This is very true. This. That is like one of the common things. Like, I actually do like joking around with like oh man. Hold on, let me run around. I saw the command for it. I don't know why it didn't go off, so I will check that in a sec. But I did slightly get scared when I saw it at the corner of my eye. I was just like, wait, did I not hear it? There we go. Also, shame on you, gamer. Because I know what you're trying to do. That is a very solid point redemption. You feel so called out. It's the look though. Oh wait, I'm supposed to use Groose, that's right. Almost. Here, once I do this fight, I will check the point thing. Because I did test that one out. I did test it. I didn't hear it. But I did test that. Whoops. Whoa, Joy-Cons. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay. I just, like, went for it. I did test it out, and it was working fine. So I'm just like, huh, wait. Oh, he's over here. Going around to the other side. Okay, it's fine. Shake it off. Whoops. That was not supposed to be a Skyward Strike. This is not good. He's actually getting pretty high up. Okay, thank you, Groose. Whoops. Okay, that should hit. There we go. Oh, I went for the wrong foot. The other one has like one toe, doesn't it? Yeah, it has one toe. Oh, it's fine. At least I took out the hand. Wait, Link. There we go. This would be the fight tier to freak me out on. Like the specific one with that sound. Oh, I gotta go around. Okay. Up here. Okay. Down here. And there we go. Okay. Now I can fix the alert. This is all cutscene. It's fine. He'll get over it. Okay. Let's see. Let me try redeeming it. Okay, it worked for me. Let me try this. Okay, it still worked for me. Did it just go off and I just didn't hear it? That was so weird. Here, this will be like a... You're not hearing it? Huh. Why am I hearing it? But then it didn't go off when it was redeemed. That's so weird. Let's see. Okay, so 2 people saying they didn't hear it, 1 person saying they did hear it. Did you hear it twice? Didn't hear. Okay, never mind. No, you're all good. No worries. Let's try it now. I'm gonna try it. Let me know if you hear it. Well, I didn't even hear it that time either. Huh. Get louder. Oh, don't worry. When I figure it out to make sure that it sounds, I will make it louder. This was the test run for channel points, so okay. Did you guys hear it? I heard it that time. Yeah? Okay. Okay, cool. We figured it out. Woo! Okay. Okay, I think that sounds... Was it too loud for everybody? Very loud? Okay, maybe a little... Okay, okay. I have it set a little bit louder, not too loud. And then if it goes off and it's too loud again, feel free to let me know. I don't think I muted myself, but if I did go out, it should be fine though. Because it doesn't show that I'm muted, so... Those last 2 were too loud, yeah. The last one, or the second to last one, was the test one, and then I closed it, and then everybody was telling me it was too loud, and I'm like, oh man, I feel bad because I have to open it up again, which is going to make it go off again. So it's going to sound the same. But okay, okay, I won't fiddle with it too much. Maybe when I take the break, I will fix it because I do know how to make it louder. And make it so that it's not loud for like too loud for you guys, just loud for me, but enough to where you guys can hear it. And so I will do that. If I do it now, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head how I can make it sound louder to me but not to you guys. So yeah, I kind of have an idea of how it might work, but yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. I mean, it'll probably still scare me even if it's kind of low, but yeah, I think it being louder would be a lot better because it will scare me just that much more. Thank you though for the redemption, gamer. I appreciate it. I did do some test runs and it sounded loud to me with headphones, but comparing it to game audio now, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that needing to be a little bit louder. I'm at least glad that we figured it out so that it sounds in the first place, because that's a step in the right direction. But if anybody would rather save their points until a time comes where it is louder and it has been fixed, that is totally okay with me. Okay, let's go forward. Yeah. Okay, so this is battle number 5, so I need to get battle number 8. Also, if you guys feel like the points for that one is too high or too low, just feel free to let me know too. I mean, if it's too low, don't say anything. Just keep it at that so I can, you can keep redeeming it for a low price. But if it's too high, just feel free to let me know too. I really am just like testing the waters since this is like the first stream I've had with like the points being active, so I try to make everything cheaper than the recommended, than the recommended price for like the water or like, I think water is the same actually, but like the emotes and stuff like that, I try to make it more available, so. This would be the fight too, to have the gong go off. I will say that. This would be the fight. Whoops. There we go. You guys do know where that sound effect is from, right? I just want to make sure that's like... That was a requested one, I will say. And I just want to make sure you guys do recognize that sound. Because I will say I absolutely hate that sound. You definitely know. I didn't know it was the start to a song. When I was looking it up, I didn't know it was actually the start to that song in that game. I'm like, it makes so much sense. Or at least if I did know, I didn't remember. Wait, Link. Link. Please. Link, what are you doing with your sword? He's like turning his wrist. Aw, oh, dang it. Or maybe that one cut. There we go. 3. Yeah. Nice. Nah, it's G, especially for a new affiliate. We're already at 5.3k points. Nice! Since I accept affiliate, really? Gosh, points really do add up. I can imagine you being at so much more too, because I accepted the affiliate thing way later. Way later than most. Which I, again, want to thank everybody for their patience on that. I really appreciate everybody sticking through with me that whole time. Like, for sure. This is probably not the best fight to get wholesome, but I really do, you know, one thing I really can't tell you how grateful I am that you've all stuck around. Not just to see me get to affiliate, but then, like, you know, just to this point in general. Especially if I've mixed up jokes from people or mixed up like usernames and stuff like that. Even more, all the more reason to say thank you for sticking through with that. Because Because maybe this isn't the fight to be wholesome, but this certainly is the fight to apologize for mixing some things up. Since this fight and I have a history. Oops, okay, I saw that coming in like first person. There we go. I'm glad you've enjoyed the journey. I'm glad that's been enjoyable too. Whoops. Currently at 6.2k. Gosh, yeah, they really do add up fast. I didn't think they added up that fast. I saw the average was like 220 per hour, but I'm glad they're adding up pretty fast. I'll link it up. There we go. Thank you, Link. Thanks. Coco Lays has been working very, very hard on this, so give them the thanks. Give them the thanks. And the credits, because they have been doing an awesome job. Okay, this is a part that took away like a lot of my HP last time. So hopefully that's not the case this time. There we go. That synced up so well. I heard it that time. I hate it. Was it too loud? Was it too loud again for anybody? I will say that was probably the oh my gosh. I will say that was probably the worst and the best timed one because he fell forward and I just heard that and it freaked me out. This one was a mistake, guys. There we go. Because he even has allowed that too from hitting the ship. It was perfect? Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. If it happens, in the unfortunate event for me, that it happens again, I may leave it as it is. But if it's too loud and anybody wants to tell me about it, then feel free to let me know. Oh my gosh. I have to give you credit though, that was like perfectly timed because it actually did freak me out. It was just like hearing him fall forward and then hearing that was not a... That... I do not like that sound effect. Oh man. Okay, 50 rupees. A rare treasure. Yeah, I'm doing better this time. Okay, number 6. Okay, let's pick up the HP before I forget. You're planning on that spot. That was a very well-planned one. That, honestly speaking, was perfect. I wonder if I can, or maybe I don't have the item yet. Oh, I don't. I was like, wonder if I can blow his hair out of the way in this fight too, but I don't have the item. Can you see his eye? No, he doesn't do it this fight. Okay, there's the lick. Still just as gross. There we go. Oh, he did it a lot quicker that time. I guess when he's closer, he does it a lot quicker. Oops, too late. Where you at? Okay. You told me where he was at with a nice, gentle sword swing. Okay, this one's easy. Oh no, that sound would have been amazing during the Silent Realms. That is very true. That's like, just the thought of that, I'm just like, oh, I can already see myself being in so much pain because of that. I just like get close to like one of the guardians and it just goes off. I guess that means that I should probably do one of the Silent Realms just for fun, if you could call it that. I do not want the rare treasure. I want... no, not 500 rupees. Give me a shield. Give me this amazing shield to keep talking about. Number 7. So I have to do number 8. Okay, sweet. This one's not bad. I'll take this one. Okay, run down. Cool. Okay, do your thing. There we go. Okay, sweet. Wow, that was the... Huh. I didn't know you could beat him that fast. 37 seconds, cool. I was like, oh, sweet. Like, I got through that part. Let's go to the next one. And, yeah, he's just dead. I didn't even think it was that possible to beat him that fast. Huh. Or maybe because my sword's stronger. Maybe. Yeah, 37 seconds. Nice work, you beat your record. I can't let you go empty-handed. Here, take this. 1 clap. A not too shabby 500 rupees. 1 500 rupees. Absurdly sturdy shield. Continue. I want that shield. I want that shield, Maneru. Speedrun strats. Unintentional speedrun strats. The real speedrun strat actually would just be not fighting that boss at all, I'm sure. Okay, so we meet again. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, sweet. I wonder if I could stab him. There. Okay, there's one. Maybe not. Maybe I should just try it. Just see what happens. Whoops! There's a tail on this thing. Okay, you cannot stab it. Apparently. Okay, sweet. I know you can stab this eye. Oh, where's he at? I thought he was over, like, close to me, but I was actually surprised. I'm like, huh, it's not usually that hard to see him. Excuse me? There we go. So the only decent thing he really drops is the shield and the harpies then, right? From my understanding? So I don't think I have to go through the end. Because he just gave me a lot of rupees last time. I hope it's not the same shield I have. I'm going to feel very, very sad. He definitely made it sound like it was a very, very good shield. Quit. Right. No need to knock yourself out fighting these enemies here, right? Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. It is a new shield. This is exactly what I'd hoped for. Its legendary shield is imbued with heroic power, making it completely indestructible. Nice. Gosh, it's got the nice little blue and gold and silver and everything. My pouch item is full, so I have to mail it off somewhere. Alright. I will come back to the heart piece later. I think I just need one more anyways. But where does it show how many heart pieces I have actually? Here? Here. Oh, it would be here. Okay. So I just completed it recently. Okay, I see now. I see now. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna go to the bazaar. I'm gonna pick up my sweet new shield, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the, I think, the Isle of the Goddess. If I remember correctly, now that I have all the parts for the song. So let's save here. Do I want some lore about the shield? Would it be explained in the game, or should I wait? Should I wait? Check Fi. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, for the objective. This is true. You have learned the 3 parts of the Song of the Hero, guarded by the dragons who reside on the surface. I recommend returning to Levias, the great sky spirit, to hear the final part and complete the Song of the Hero. Okay. And after that, I infer the completed Song of the Hero will open a path to the Triforce. Should you go on to successfully obtain the Triforce, you must use its power to vanquish demise. Doing so is your ultimate goal and your destiny mastered. Okay, sweet. Let's go to the sky. I mean, I wouldn't mind lore about it, to be honest. As long as it's not, like, set in this game, I think I'm okay with it. It is a cool shield that has constantly popped up, so I think it would be fun. Oh, it's not explained again? Oh yeah, then that's totally fine with me. Yeah. As long as it's not something like, the shield also serves as a plate, as is evidenced by Link in the final chapter where he uses it to eat some cereal. Now, why is he using a plate to eat cereal? I don't know. Wait, has that laser beam always been there? The strip looked like a laser beam from one part to the other. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. That has been there. I forgot. I thought that was, like, going to, like, Pharaon or something. Because it looked green to me. Oh, you're back. Okay, yes, please. I was gonna read it, but I'm like, wait, it's the same thing. It's the same thing every time. Okay, so I don't need the Sacred Shield. Let's put that in here. Let's take that out. I think she organizes the stuff, but just in case. Here we go. And that helps me find HP. Let's see, life metal. Yeah, I think this is fine. From the bird, remember, is the upgrade. I'm starting to think there's no laser upgrade for the bird. Starting to become a little bit skeptical about that. Gosh, this shield is so nostalgic. It feels so, like, complete whenever I get the shield. Hey! Let's see, can I upgrade anything? Can I upgrade the shield, actually? Oh, okay, you can't. I still need the Hornet Larva, and I can upgrade this. I think I actually will do that. 100 rupees. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Thank you. 15 extra arrows. I think I used all my arrows in the boss battles, because I do not feel like I have that many. Maybe I should actually buy some from the shopkeeper. Support local businesses. Even though I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of weirding me out every single time I walk up. Let's see, do I really need to buy arrows from him? Oh, yeah, actually might be full. Maybe? 34. Oh, yeah, I have plenty. Okay, never mind. Local businesses don't need support right now. Okay, so now let's go to the little area over here. Let me just save real quick. Show off the shield as something you can never get. Just be like, yeah, I bought it from the fortune teller over there. I don't know why that reminded me of like just buying stuff from like going to like conventions and buying stuff from like a vendor, and then like walking like maybe 10 feet and finding another vendor selling it for like $3 less, and I'm just like, oh man, I feel dumb now. That's the worst feeling. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. I hope it hasn't, but it is not a cool feeling. Let's see. Yeah, there's also these treasure... Actually, let me get these treasure chests first. Let me get these treasure chests, because I see them here, and there might be something useful. I've had, like, extreme cases of that, though, like, as a kid, where, like, my parents and I would go to, like, a tourist town or something like that. And, you know tourist towns, everything's incredibly overpriced, and there's most likely no refunds. And so, like, I think my dad found, like, a bracelet or something that he liked, and bought it for like, I want to say $15. And then we walked over to like another spot across the street or the path or whatever. And it was on sale for like $6. And he was not crazy about that. So, yeah, it'll be things like that. Like tourist towns, or like just attractions in general, they'll always do that. It's like you gotta look around a little bit first. Unless it's like the last one, in which case then, you know, go for it, but... Yeah, I try to make several laps too around like stalls and stuff like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in here. Oh, there's water. Okay, I can swim now. That's right, duh. Think. Okay, here we go. Okay, not this way. Not this way. This way. Okay. Can I actually blow that away? Whoops. No. Okay. Can I cut it? No. Okay. It just stays. Okay, sweet. I got a piece of heart. So 3 more to go. I know where 1 is, so I can get that whenever. And a silver rupee? Sweet. Can I open this door? No. Wonder why that door's so taboo. Like, is it locked? It doesn't have a lock on it. On the shield, there's a red bird. The shield design first appeared in Ocarina of Time. It has appeared in many other games too. The shield is made by the goddess for the chosen hero. It shows the red bird on the shield. And Link in this game is only with the red. That one I don't know if I said it on stream, but that one I did notice that like the Skyloft is red, and I'm not gonna lie because I don't know anything about this game. And nobody has to correct me on this because I obviously haven't beaten it yet. But when I started this game, I did see the Skyloft, and then I thought about the shield, and I was like, well, the shield's not in this game. Does something happen to the Skyloft? And then, like, to commemorate the Skyloft, they put it on the shield? That's what I thought. But now that I see the shield, I'm like, okay, cool. So my speculation was wrong. Which is fine with me, because I like the Skyloft, or I like the Loftwing. Sorry, I'm using them interchangeably. So... But that is something I did notice, and I was just like, huh. Yeah, the Skyloft. I'm flying around on the whole entire island. That's how chosen of a hero I am. There we go. But it's cool to get confirmation on that, just to kind of hear too, like, and for those of you that didn't know too, like, now you do, now you do. But it is actually a pretty cool, like, little thing that they added in there for sure. I will say though, I didn't know that the shield was made by the goddess for the chosen hero. I will say I didn't know that. I just thought it was just like a standard shield in like future games where it's supposed to like, you know, symbolize like Hyrule because it's like a, what is it called, the Hylian shield? I think that's what it's called in the other games. Oh, almost. Okay, where's that last treasure chest? Oh, I didn't even get the second one. Whoops. I'm going to drown. Or I'm going to fall off this cliff if I don't make this. Actually, I think I'm okay. Okay, let's just swim back to shore. There we go. There's probably something else that I haven't pieced together too. I'm sure. There are some things though that I was mentioning, I think in the last stream or the stream before, that I have noticed, but I have refrained from saying because I do not want to spoil it for anybody else who has not played those games. So that is something that I think when I go back and I play Breath of the Wild, I will be a little bit more open about saying those things when the time comes. And there will probably be things too I didn't really pick up on. Actually, I'm absolutely sure there will be things I didn't pick up on. That will make a lot more sense once I go back. And I have all the time in the world because Breath of the Wild 2 got postponed, so lucky me. I don't even know if the treasure chest is in here, actually. It might not be. There's a treasure chest. Let's see, oh, I see, okay. I need to run over here. Make a leap here, and then... yeah! Okay, there we go, whoops. That just means, though, that 2023 is going to be a stacked year for games. Because I am probably wishfully thinking that Metroid Prime 4 will come out next year. And also Breath of the Wild 2. So that is okay with me. Plus I have so many games on backlog too that like it's not like I'm dying to have another game to play right now. So I'm just, you know, trying to make the most of it. Okay, so let's see. I got the only chest in here, so let's run down. Because I feel like if there's a goddess chest in here, I would have seen it by now. And it would also be in the map. Excuse me, bats. Oh, I thought there was a cutscene here. I was like, really? This was like something I could have actually come to before? Okay, so according to the map... oh, I'm on the other side. Okay, maybe I should just fly around and look for it. That would probably be a better idea. Yeah, okay. Whee! Okay, let's see. So it looked like it was up higher here. If I do this, is this gonna count? No. Okay. Huh. Does this offer me anything? Oh, this one's missing an eye. If I shoot this, does it give me money? Okay, no. Okay, so this is definitely on the island. This is up higher. Maybe then... oh, I can use the claw shot. Okay. I didn't even see that. Whoops. There it is. Okay, so I need to find some way to get over there. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so there's the other one. Sweet. Gosh, I just remembered Beetle has, I think, a piece of a heart in the shop too, and it's like 1,600. Here I was thinking that was all done, but now I remember he actually does have something else I need. Boing. Oh, sweet, I got a Gauze-Plane from that. You're a weird one, climbing all the way up here. Thanks. Hey, if you tried to dive off the ledge here, maybe you could land in the nest on top of the tower down there. But what do I know? I'm a stone. If I were to leap here... Oh, that nest? Huh. Beetle's flying above it, too. If I just, like, pull a prank and just, like, make Beetle stop for no good reason. Sucker. Okay, let's see. I see that one, so I should be able to get that one. A gold rupee, dang. Staggering 300 rupees. Shh, don't tell anybody about this. Alright, leaving it up to you, chat. Don't tell anybody about that rupee. Rich man. I feel like it just a little bit. Just like a little bit. I'm just gonna like start talking like condescending to everybody now. Just have my nose up in the air and everything. Calling the IRS. What would be the equivalent of like the IRS in this world? Wait. Maybe there is an IRS in this world. And maybe that's why like Tingle's considered like a sinner in Breath of the Wild. It's because the IRS caught on to his like tricks and stuff like that. Oh man, it's all... The Zelda timeline's all coming together now. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Okay, that almost worked. That almost worked. I think there's like 10 rupees, maybe 11 up there. The SRS? What would that stand for? Let's see, Internal Revenue Services, but SRS would be... Secret Revenue Services? Oh, Sinner... Is this supposed to be Sinner Revenue Services? I feel like if... Oh, Skyloft Revenue Services. Okay, I'm so sorry. I feel like that should have made more sense. To me a lot sooner. Skyloft Rupee Services. Oh man, Beetle caught on. Forward, forward, forward. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a little, what is this thing? What is that? Wait, Link to the left. It looks like a little toy. Maybe I need to blow the stuff around it away? Oh, I gotta blow it away more. I feel like if there was an IRS in this game, that Tingle would actually work there, because that's like prime opportunity to be like super corrupt. You got a rattle. It's a baby's toy. Perhaps somebody dropped it in a bird's nest? The only one that can get up here is actually Beetle. Does Beetle have a baby's toy? Is Beetle gonna have a child? He's gonna have little Beetles. And then like every single time they walk into the house without wiping their feet, he'll just pull the lever and then they fall. No more. Not this Beetle. Not this one. I think that's all the chest. Who has a baby in this town? Thank you. Man, who? There's somebody here who has a baby. Who is it? Let me just go up to everybody and ask them, like, do you have a baby? Do you have a baby, little Naruto child? Do you have a baby? You got a question mark. Hey, Link, always in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you? Hey, you have a classmate named Stritch, right? He said he discovered some kind of insect paradise inside that big thunderhead. Like, it really loves bugs, doesn't he? And what do he intends to do with this insect paradise? Okay. Well, Stritch is not my friend, so I'm not worried about that. Check the gratitude crystals? Ooh, wait. That's a solid idea. I have 44. I think that's enough to at least take to him. You know, there's a solid chance that there's actually somebody I haven't met in this, like, town yet. Do you have a baby? Wait, I know somebody who has a baby. I know somebody who has a baby. It's the potion maker. He has a baby. I made jokes about him accidentally dropping the baby into the potion. The sensor? Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. You have the little dowsing effect. This is absolutely true. Okay. Welcome. Ugh. Sorry, I shouldn't be sighing in front of a customer. You see, recently I haven't been able to sleep at night. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of a customer again. Hello, welcome to my humble little side business over here. I infuse the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing really, just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions you would like me to infuse? I don't have any potions. I see, no bother to me. Hope to see you again someday. Wait, your baby! I have a rattle! This baby could easily be playing with this rattle. Maybe the item has a description? Gosh, my Joy-Cons are like going all over the place. No, go down, go down. I cannot highlight it. There we go. This the kind of toy baby would play with. Perhaps someone dropped it. Okay. Who? Gosh, that's the only baby I know of in this town. Nobody else here has any children. Well, any children that are of the age of being considered a baby. I mean, I guess I don't have to assume that it belongs to a baby, but that's kind of a different level of thinking right now. Here, let's go stop by Oh wait, no, that's right. No, let's do this. Let's do this. Gratitude crystals. Okay, let's see. I hear the cat. Okay, cat's not near me. Yeah, nobody has anything that they want to show me gratitude for. Not at all. It was a good suggestion, though, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have thought of it. That was a very solid suggestion. But I guess everybody's just got no problem in Skyloft. It's a town with nothing wrong. Like, at least maybe like potholes or like, I don't know, weeds to pull or something. Do you need your room dusted? There's like cobwebs. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent. Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. Wow, 300 rupees. This guy's rich. This is the rich one. Don't tell anybody. You have made such magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please just continue helping me a bit longer. Okay, how many do you need next time? 50. Okay. Do I need to collect 50? Oh, I need 6 more. Okay, so it just counts them. He doesn't take them. That's good to know. It's good to know. He did mention he doesn't sleep in the... Oh, maybe I should visit him at night. That's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. But can I go into the bazaar at night? I thought it was closed. Maybe he's in his house then. This is solid advice. This is solid advice. Okay, let's go into... I don't know. Who's this person's house? I think this is Pippet's. Maybe find out where he sleeps at night. Ooh, that's actually a solid idea too. I didn't even think about sleeping in his house. Wait, I just had an idea. Oh man, I can't pull out anything. Okay, never mind. Nothing malicious. Nothing malicious. Oh no, are you okay? Oh man, you hurt your wrist. I'm sorry. Some casual stalking? Yeah, nothing serious, you know. If it was serious stalking, then it would be of a concern, but casual stalking is nothing bad. Just, you know, just playfully following somebody around. Without their knowledge. Oh my gosh, lady, how is your house getting this dusty? Welcome, Link. My house is all dusty again. Do you mind cleaning it? I'll give you some pocket money. Sure. Okay, I guess I'll just clean your house again. No, you do not find this enjoyable. I'm actually kind of a little disturbed that she did find that enjoyable, because everybody else has been, like, not okay with it. Okay, gotta clean those. Don't need no vases and pots on the shelves. You wonder what she does all day? That's a good question. Like, maybe you need to have the vents cleaned if you're having this much dust. Okay, blow everything around. Almost there. Almost there. Clean the windows. This is like the budget-friendly power washing simulator. Except for without water. And there's lore in it. Okay, that's the last thing. That cup froze like mid-flight, just because she was gonna stop and talk to me. Oh my, there's no more dust in my home. Thank you, Link. You've brightened my day. Come over here and let me pay you. Hi, Link. Are you tired? You look beat. I know how you feel. I'm always up for a quick nap. You just make yourself at home. I love the fact that I just heard the cup, like, crash after, like, that long delay. Wait, no, I don't... Well, I want to sit in the chair, but I actually want to talk to you first. Okay, stand. There we go. Thank you so much, Link. My home is sparkly clean again. It feels so much better when the place isn't under a blanket of dust. I mean, you could, you know, do things for that. I can't let you go without your word. Bam, 20 rupees, that's right. You relate to this lady with napping. Well, I hope you don't relate in the dusty and like clumsy category, because she has like a really, really severe case of procrastination. This is like, ugh. It's like those, I don't really want to bring it up because it can get so much worse than this, but like those like TV shows where they show people who have like a compulsive behavior to like hoard and stuff like that, where their homes are like blanketed with a whole bunch of things. It's like, maybe, oh, the potion shop's owner. Okay, this is where I need to sleep. It's like maybe Pip-Pit should be a little more concerned. Okay, there's the baby crib. Can I sleep in the crib? I cannot sleep in the crib. Okay, sleep until night. What if this is like some weird time paradox? So like the reason he can't sleep is because I went back in time and I'm in his bed. Okay, so his wife is out. There's the baby crying. I have the power. I have the power to make the baby cry. Oh, was it just chance? It might have just been chance. Never mind. Does it look like I'll get much sleep tonight again? Oh, why? Yeah, that poor guy for reals. Sorry to worry you. The baby just goes on and on like this all night. I haven't slept a wink in, I don't even know how long. The baby usually sleeps like a sack of rocks, but that was before we lost the you-know-what. Oh, that? So you know about it? Yes, the baby's rattle. If we had the you-know-what, then the baby would settle down, but we lost it the other day. Bird picked it up in its beak and flew off with it. Maybe the bird thought it was food. I don't know. Of course, the bird wouldn't have eaten it, so I think it must still be somewhere in town. That baby is like going ham on his back. I just don't know where. It sure would be nice if someone would find it for me. Hint, hint. Alright, I got your baby rattle right here. Is that the baby's rattle? You found it. It's a sleepy baby. Time for beddy bye. Aww. Ooh, the baby seems to have settled down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. Yes, give me the gratitude crystal. Okay, so I need one more. I need one more and then I can go back to BoTW. Gosh, she is snoring. She's gonna have quite the sore throat in the morning. Okay, so that's that. Wait, baby's crying again. Ah. Okay, he's got it under control. He's got it under control. I can talk to her? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, good talk. Let's sleep until the morning. He's like, finally, a good night's rest. Aww. My bed got taken again. Okay, so that's another mystery solved. Nobody else needs anything, right? Even for the gratitude thing, it didn't go off because... Actually, I don't know why it didn't go off, but he definitely needed help, so... Maybe I need to be in the room with people? Oh, you know what? Maybe the dude at the bazaar. He had a little thing above his head. And then there's Stritch. Let's see. Let's try it out. Gosh, this is way more menacing than the game lets on. Just like, give me your money. Yeah. Just like knock over his crystal orb. Okay, so he looks happy. That was probably because the dad was a night problem. Oh, that's true. That is very true. Yeah. Just like cut him in half. There's no beds in here. Excuse me. There's no beds in here, right? There's a chair. That's always nice. I don't think there are any beds in here. I'm such a menace. These shopkeepers are always mad whenever I don't buy stuff. They're the real menaces. You know how much social anxiety I get whenever I go into a store and I don't buy something? I don't need people to make it harder for me. I already feel like I'm walking out being judged as if I was a thief, even though I just like walked in for like 5 seconds and realized the thing I wanted wasn't there. That's who the real menace is. Okay, let's save. Only one I can think of is Stritch, but he's over in that area anyway, so I gotta go there. I don't think there's anything else here that I can recall, or that I at least know how to do. Okay, let's go. Now that I think about it, how did Stritch even get inside of here? I thought this place was like reserved or something for me, or like just like chosen ones. Unless Stritch is the chosen one. It's a huge hole. Yeah, but I thought like only chosen ones could get inside. Plus, where would Stritch even be at? Oh, there's some treasure chests I haven't picked up. That's good to know. I'm mad that the VIP lounge has someone else in it. Well, in all fairness, what has Stritch even done? Stritch, like, insulted me. So, I think it's pretty well justified. Somewhat. Plus, like, Colin and Stritch, Groose has grown to me. Those two, though, I don't think they're ever gonna forgive me, because one of them's haunted for life, and the other one, I guess I'm gonna find out how I ruined his life in some way. Let's see if I can find Stritch real quick. Whoops. Okay, that was not the smoothest. That was not the smoothest landing, but it's okay. We made it in one piece. Oh, you mean I face planted for nothing? I thought there was a treasure chest here. Oh, it's probably higher up. Because that's not the one. Alright, Link, let's do it again. I promise to land safer this time. There it is. Okay, cool. Wrong side. There we go. Oh, sweet, I got a small bomb bag. I think that's going straight to the item shop, though. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's still pretty okay. So there's that. To the right, there are two more. Wait, where am I facing? Wait, I'm so disoriented. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it now. I was very confused there for a moment. This is a seeker one. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get in here. Okay, turn around. Wait, Link, no. Wait, Link, okay, wait. There we go. I guess I'll just go the other way. Okay, there's a back entrance, maybe? Oh, and there's a little hole. Okay, perfect. And right here. Okay, sweet. That little dirt mound looked very yellow. It actually looked like a food. Like, I can't think of the food dish, but it definitely looked like, I guess, like a pancake or something. Okay, there's one of these bugs. Break all these blocks. Even though I don't think I need to. Now I got options. Don't see me. Wait, don't see me? Yeah, there we go. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Bop. Oh, dang it. Bop. Oh gosh, you don't see me. Uh-oh. I do not feel okay with these bugs, like, almost hitting me. It just feels like more, like, high stakes for some reason. I guess because I'm underground and I'm in a thin tunnel. Like, I feel like I'm being hunted. There we go. Okay, cool. So what am I supposed to find here? Oh, I see. Okay, the little exit right there. It looks like those rocks are just destroyable, so I don't think I need to worry about them. I think this is what I'm looking for. I found a bottle. Sweet. I didn't think I was gonna get more than 4. Okay. So... Okay, now I gotta take the... the same way in, out. Okay, let's go ahead and go back up here. No bugs to worry about, which is nice. Wait. Oh, there was another route. Oh, I didn't even know that. Whoops. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I accidentally stumbled upon that, because that means I didn't miss it. Okay, that's going to the item shop. Okay. Now I just need to figure out my way out. I imagine it's... over here? Yeah, this looks like an exit. There we go. Okay. That's all a treasure chest here. I don't see Stritch at all, so I guess I'll just go to the Isle of the Goddess. Which is over here. Okay, cool. Oh no, that's right. I gotta go to gosh, what? I can't remember his name. Levi's. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so you've learned all 3 parts of the song from the dragons, eh? You have done well, young one. True to my word, I will perform the last part of the song for you. Huh. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. I thought it was something different, like something like, I don't know, like Girahim or something took it from him, so it's like, wait. Okay, I don't want to let my guard down. I'm like, is it going to happen again? The Song of the Heroes is now complete. Now that you know the song, I trust you know what to do with it. Old song opens a door to a great trial. should you succeed in conquering the challenge awaiting you there, I'm certain the path to Triforce will be revealed to you. I do like it. I actually do like that song. A report, Master. I have determined that there is a trial gate somewhere among these floating islands that can be opened by the Song of the Hero. I suggest you use your dowsing ability to locate it. Okay, thank you, Fi. Whoa, whoa, I just sank into him. Did I see that right? Oh yeah, I go like knee deep. Huh. Okay, so I just gotta jump off. Let's use the dowsing ability first. Oops, no, that's not what I want. There we go. Where's it at? Is Stritch the last trial? Could it be? Okay, over there. Oh, it's just straight up pointing me over here. Huh. Okay, let's, whoops. Okay, I'm glad that played out the way it did. I don't think that was supposed to work that way, but it's okay. Stritch is the final boss. I'm just trying to think of like a combination between like Girahim and Stritch, like Ham. It's just like Stritch dressed in his clothes. They are both tall. So there we go. Okay. Let me use the dowsing effect again. Oh, it is out there. Okay, so I actually do gotta leave. Oh, I thought I could hear the whale singing here. I was like, nice. One thing I do appreciate with this game too is because it's so early in the timeline. I'm kind of seeing like more of like closer to like, how would I put it? Because I want to compare it to another game, but I don't want to give spoilers. But it's actually kind of cool to see like these gods and like, you know, deities like talked about in like Zelda games, and then like be really early in the timeline to where you see they're alive. I do think that's actually pretty cool. I really do like that. There's another game series that I can think of that does the same thing, but I actually don't want to say that because that would be a spoiler. Up here maybe? Okay, let's see. Is this where it's at? No? Huh. Okay, it's down here. Maybe it's in the bazaar. Maybe that's what the shopkeeper was trying to tell me about. Okay. Dowsing ability. It is in the bazaar. Okay, which one of you has the secrets to saving Hyrule? Okay, nobody here. Okay, it may have been behind the bazaar. The big ice seer is the final boss. I have to fight him the same way that I have to fight, like Tantalus, where I have to, like, shoot the eyes. Oh, gosh. Oh, there's a thing here. Okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Wait, maybe I should save. Is there a save statue nearby? I feel like this is something I should save before. Oh, here it is. It's okay though, because even though he's got giant eyes to shoot, he's got really tiny hands. So if you were to try and attack me, it would probably be very easy for me to dodge. Now, if this was the final boss, I would be very concerned. Like, this is the face of a killer right here. Whoops. I don't know why my mind just thought, like, what if I do, like, a Silent Realm in, like, Skyloft? Okay, wait, I'm seeing smiley faces in chat. Wait, do I really have to? Hold up. Okay, wait, let me get through this first. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark and open the way to the final. Oh my. It's probably nothing. Yeah, probably not, you know? I knew it! I knew it! I'm gonna call you out, Coco Lilies. You said, like, stream 9 or whatever when I finished the one at Eldin. It's like, are you glad you're done with the final of Silent Realms? I was like, I feel like there's more. And I knew it. I thought it was like, oh, okay, there are Silent Realms if you do the challenge ones, but nope. Nope, we were talking about this one. I feel so betrayed right now. Why would I have to do a Silent Realm here? Oh man. And I knew the symbol looked familiar, but I was like, I don't remember what it's for, but I guess like I'll figure it out soon enough. Nope. Alright, stab the ground, Link. Stab the ground. There we go. I feel so betrayed. But I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was something fishy when he said that. Oh man, I have no practices this one. I mean, I had no practice with the other ones too, so maybe it's not bad, but I feel like this one's gonna be harder. Master Link. You have entered the last of the trials, the goddess's Silent Realm. Like, everybody was in agreement to not say anything. I mean, I appreciate it. No spoilers for sure, but everybody was probably looking forward to me, like, being relieved at just, like, being done with it. And it's like, nope, there's one more. Oh, man. When you have filled the spirit vessel once more, you shall finally be recognized as a true hero of legend. Only then will you be shown the door that will lead you to the Triforce. Master, I wish you success in this trial. Do you have any questions? Nope. I'm all good. Master, I await your return in the outside world. Oh, man. Oh, that whole entire lake is waking water. Okay, well, it's a good thing I just did a series of quests where I had to run around Skyloft, because now I know the layout a little bit better. GLHF. Thanks. It means that much more because it's in all caps. Don't die. Have fun. Yeah, DDHF. Oh, okay. I don't know where any of the starting ones are. I see this one. So I guess that's as good as any place to start with. Don't cry. I make no promises. But I'll try my best. Okay, excuse me. There we go. I got a sacred tier. Okay, 90 seconds. Yeah, okay. Let's grab this. There's one right up here. Okay, excuse me. Okay, let's hop down. There we go. There's one on top of the school and one over here. So we gotta pick those up. Grab that. None over here. Oh, they're fences. Okay. Whoops. I did not. Not there were gonna be fences. Oh wait, no, it's on the other side of the fence, so I'm good. Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta push this. Okay. Okay, excuse me. Keep going, keep going. Oh gosh. Okay, push that box fast, Link. Okay, sweet. That was right behind me. Jeez. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no, I have to push it back. Right? Oh, no. Oh, man, no, I messed up. I messed up. I was supposed to push it this way first. Okay. I think... Oh, my gosh. No, 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 Link. Oh, no. Okay, let's... Oh, gosh, it goes through the walls and everything. Oh. Oh, man. Why is this one so hard? Why is this one box is so hard? Okay, push it once. Just wait on back. I'm surprised I didn't die from running into it. I will say that. Okay, run away. It's 2 pushes max. Wait, no, Link, move it. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, can I not push it any further? Okay, no, that is the furthest. Oh, man, so I wasted a lot of time doing that? Ah, oh, dang. Okay, okay. Oh, that's right, I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's fine. I got maybe, like, 30 seconds. That's plenty of time. Excuse me? Do not. Do not. Okay, there we go. Okay, where are the next ones? Don't mind the timer. I'll try not to. That's very much so easier said than done. Okay, there's nothing down here. Okay. See, I can only not mind the timer so much until the game's just like, picks up the beat. And then it reminds me, like, you have 10 seconds before you're about to get killed. So it very much so reminds me of it. Okay, there's one right here. Gosh, I have a terrible route right now. Okay, that is the closest one than these two. Okay, this might not be as bad. Maybe I can do this. Yes! Oh no. Okay. How far do you travel? Okay. Don't mind me. Okay, sweet. Timer reset. Now down to the right. You know, it was mentioned earlier that the gong would have been perfect for the Silent Realms. I didn't think there was going to be another Silent Realm, so I guess that's a good thing I had that thing set up by this one, because that was the last chance for it. Gosh, look at this lake of what looks like blood or something. It's not pretty. Okay, so I can get this one. There's that up there. There's like 3 things up there dancing, so I can make a round to go back through there. Okay, okay. That should be fairly simple. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Okay, those ones are looking for me. That's the last one that I'm gonna get. Okay, I gotta go over here. Okay, oh gosh. Oh, gosh, that actually kind of scared me. Oh, there's one up here, and one over here. Okay, wait, let me just get these then. And grab this one, and grab that one over there. Oh, sweet. I didn't think I would actually be able to sit down in here. I'm gonna take this one slow. I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's one over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, and just make a dash for it right here. Okay, sweet. I almost messed that up really bad. Okay. Okay, okay. Go up here to the left, I assume? There's... Oh, there's 4. Okay. Gosh, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, I see now. Okay, sweet. Whew. I need 3 more. Okay, there's this one here. And there's one down there. And the one at the very top. I feel like the one at the very top maybe I should have gone first. Wait, how am I supposed to get back up? Oh, maybe the water recedes? It does. Okay. It's going right now. Let's run. Okay, sweet. Okay. There's that guy right there. He's being a bully. He's gonna chase me. So I think it's better if I go this way. Oh, this is so bad. This is such a bad one. Okay, just make a mad dash. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Whew, okay. Okay. If I did not get that, I would have been such a bad spot. I would have had to climb that ladder up there while everything's still chasing me. Oh man. I do not like the ones that like specifically listen out for you. Okay. Okay, should be able to make this. Okay. Okay, okay. Almost there. Just one more. This is the one you rage quit on the first time through. You're doing really well. Really well. Thanks. I'm glad it looks like I'm doing well, because I do not feel like I have it together, but I won the last one, so I can see why this would cause a rage quit. I can easily see why, because there are a lot of them that just listen out for you. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, proceed with caution. You got it. You got it. Okay. Let's make a dash. Oops. I'm sorry, Link. Okay. Oh, man. I'm never gonna do that again. Especially to, like, a 10-year-old. Yeah, no kidding. That's so cruel. Like, just imagining doing this as a kid is such... Oh, I thought it was gonna make me do it again or something when I saw that. You got the Soda Trials. This engraved object was created to lead the chosen hero to the hidden location of the Triforce. I cannot imagine doing this as a kid. I cannot. It's already, like, really, really, like, anxiety-inducing as it is. But, gosh. As a kid, too, yeah, I can see why this would deter a child from continuing or wanting to try it again. That is totally fair. Congratulations, Master. You have passed all of the trials. The stone of the stone of trials you just obtained is actually one of a pair, Master. Another similar object with a mark just like the one you hold exists somewhere on this island. Combining the two should open the way to the Triforce. I suggest that you search for that matching stone. Alright, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll be right back. There's something about that that definitely made me more in tune with my senses, so I'll be right back. Okay. I have returned. Okay, I'm going to warn you. You are now very close to the end. Oh, okay. Um. Okay, that is actually solid information. That is very, very important. Oh man, I'm actually slightly sad too. I'm like, no, it's almost over. Oh man, it does make sense though. I mean, this is a 2011 game, and also I played it for let's see if I how many hours have I played this? Playtime. 47 hours. That's yeah, it's quite a bit of long. Generally games like tend to be like 40 hours, especially from um like, you know, early 2000s and stuff like that. Might save it for next stream. I think so too. I can do some random stuff like find some gratitude crystals. But yeah, I think if I get into the next part and finding the thing and continuing the story, it might leave off in the middle. I'll still stream for like at least like another solid like 20-30 minutes, but yeah, that I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, I will be playing golf with your friends after taking a break, so probably closer to 7 p.m. But yeah, that is definitely coming because oh gosh, I almost stepped on that thing. Just wanted to make sure I saw what I saw. Yeah, closer to 7 since today is the day where it works out. It's better for everybody for that game, for golf with your friends. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played the game in a while actually. Let's see who. I guess I'll go into here. Let's talk to the shopkeeper. Maybe he does actually have a favorite I need to do. But I am looking forward to playing. I actually really do like that game. I think that is honestly like one of the best golf games on Steam. Okay, you have something. New item today. Small quiver. Okay, that was. Oh, it's just new information. I'm not checking out your small quiver. Okay. There's one more gratitude crystal I need to find here, right? Yeah, just one more. Where would I find that? Because now thinking on it too, maybe the dowsing ability is just for like gratitude crystals lying around in the town. Oh no, there was one with Stritch. That's right. There's one with Stritch. Okay, let's go over there. Yeah, and then Friday would be Gartic Phone, and then Saturday would be Among Us. So I am actually really looking forward though to playing all 3 of these games. And then next week I think I will still go through and do GeoGuessr because I've been pretty into that game, and it seems like it would be a lot of fun to play with on stream too with viewers. So that's why I was totally fine like doing more than just the top 3, but I figured the top 3 would be played first this week. Okay, where's Stritch? There's Elias. He said he was next to Bugs. Okay, that's a bug. Excuse me. Ew. It's so good. It really is. I'm generally probably not going to do very well in it, but I don't care. It is a really good game. So I'm totally fine with playing it. I would just laugh though if it's like when I'm like playing it, if it's just like up the street from my house, and I'm just like, oh gosh, how do I play this off? Do I take the points confidently, or do I just go like, oh man, what a lucky guess? That has to have happened to somebody. Okay, maybe he has something to tell me about Stritch. Boing. Ah, sweet. You may get rare and difficult to catch bugs if you finish the Bug Wrangler challenge in Bug Heaven within 2 minutes. What's Bug Heaven? There's a Bug Heaven? Is that where all the bugs I've stepped on have gone to? Wait, Link. Okay, cool. I was, not pressing the button, actually. Yes? You see, then it's fine. They're all living happily ever after in Bug Heaven. All 16 of them. Okay, let's check out this part, because I didn't do this last time. I did not come in here. Okay, so there's a spider web. I don't know if I call this the entrance to Bug Heaven, but it's related to a bug. Okay, nothing here. Maybe this isn't Bug Heaven. But there's a random stamina tank here? Huh, weird. Okay. Maybe down here? Is there a platform down below? Okay. Whew. The game really wanted you to just leap of faith that. Okay, I don't know why I thought I'd be able to jump that. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back here. Whoops! I'm so sorry, Loftwing. Okay, this... I feel like this would be a Bug Heaven. I mean, there's, like, nets and stuff. Not that it would do much against any of the bugs, because the holes are way too big, but... I don't know what else I've seen in this area that would be considered Bug Heaven. Okay, can't do anything up there. Maybe I'm supposed to go down here. Let's see. I can't see past here, so I don't know if there's anything worthwhile. Oops. I thought that that would count as a leap, but it did not. Did I just not do it right? Okay. So that doesn't work like that. I guess I got to take the long route then. Because that doesn't lead anywhere. I don't think. Okay, over here. Down here. There we go. Okay, Stritch, where are you? This place is not that big. So I'm surprised I haven't seen an island with him on it. Okay, there's that. He wasn't on this one. I see a little island off in the distance. No, that's Elias. Oh, that was the right island? Oh my gosh. Thanks for the redemption, gamer. It's appreciated. I'm glad you're still tuning into stream. Even if it's a very bittersweet feeling. So it is this island. Stritch, where are you then? Oh, there he is. What if I just like plop next to Stritch, like right in front of him? He's like, man, I really want to get back to a Link guy, and I just like plop next to him. He's like, Link, I don't like the way you greeted me, Stritch. That was a very unsettling like way to say hi to somebody. Just like, ooh. Link, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I flew into this thick fog and ended up on this island. But once I got here, I looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here. Now I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. Thank you, by the way, for telling me that this is where he was at. I did not see him at all. You want to try catching some bugs? I'll release a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot? I've come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competition, an easy bug beginner level and a bug wrangler level for real bug masters like me. Since you're a bug lover, I'll charge you 20 rupees for the bug beginner level and 50 for the bug wrangler level. Do you want in on this? Let's do the beginner one. I'm gonna be timing you while you're in the course. If you get a decent time, I'll give you a prize. The bug beginner course, in the bug beginner course, I will show you pictures of 5 different bugs. Catch one of each to finish. Got it? Okay, get ready. Gosh, this is like a Noah's Ark kind of situation, but with bugs. Like, just bugs. Okay. Bug net. Okay, sweet, that counted. I didn't even use my net. I don't need you. Okay, maybe over here? There we go, smooth. Let's push this down. I'm so glad that one of the bugs I needed was not underneath that log. You're not the one I need. Not you. Okay, I need an ant. Oh gosh, I don't need you. I do need that one though. Yeah, ant. Wait, ant, please. I'm getting stung a whole bunch. Please, ant, cooperate. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh man. Okay, a ladybug, a grasshopper, and a beetle. Okay, down here. Okay. Not those. Wait, maybe no, these do look like the ones I need. There we go. Okay. So ladybug and a grasshopper. I missed the bug? Oh no! I noticed the beetle, but I don't think I needed that. Was there another bug? Wait, okay, here's one. Please, grasshopper, please. Okay, sweet. Ladybug. I just need the ladybug now. Okay. Shoot it here. Okay, not that one. Ladybug. Where's the ladybug at? Gosh, I haven't seen a single ladybug. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not terrible. I didn't even notice one I missed. That's it. Time's up. Whoa, I'm impressed. You might just be a natural at this. Yeah, thanks. Don't get full of yourself, though. Okay. You're still not good enough to win any of my rare insects. Next time, pull out all the stops and try to finish in less than 2 minutes. Aw, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's try again. Let's try again. Maybe you'll get bitten by the bug catching fever just like me, or maybe you'll just get bitten. Let's go with the beginner level. Yeah. Very close, very close. Okay. It's okay. I got it this time. I got it this time. He said I'm basically a natural at this, so that means I'm all set. Okay, cool. That one counted. Okay, there's a ladybug down here. I have to make sure I pull out the net because I kid you not, I've been so close to just swinging my sword. Just like in a panic of being like, oh, I gotta catch it. I'm gonna get 2 different results if I do that. Okay. Dragonfly, I don't need that. There is an ant up here. There is an ant. Okay, there we go. Then down here, there's this one. Wait, no, wait, ah. Get back here. I need you. Okay. Okay, break these, and then a grasshopper. The grasshopper was around here. Okay, that's an ant. Don't need that. I think the grasshopper was over here. Okay, net. Up here, maybe? Gosh, where was that grasshopper at? There it is. Okay. We know. We know. Wait, no. Grasshopper, please. No! Did he just despawn? Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Oh, there's money in here, at least. Dang it, he despawned. Maybe I can find another one real quick. I got like 15 seconds. Oh, no, okay. 10 seconds or... Oh, man, that's so lame. He despawned. Okay, well... Oh, that wasn't even the one. I thought that was. Where's the... Is that praying mantis then? Maybe it wasn't a grasshopper. Okay, maybe I pushed this down. I definitely pushed this down. I'm so confused now. Where was it at? Excuse me? Okay. Maybe over here. There's an ant. I'm so confused. I'm like, wait, where did... Oh, there it is. Okay, that's right. Okay. Okay. Definitely can do it under 2 minutes now. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Okay. Yep, I'm a natural at this, but not good enough. Alright, 2 minutes. 50 rupees. Sweet. He is bankrupting himself because I'm getting a net profit of 30 rupees every single time. Like, he thinks he's playing me, but I'm not going to correct him. Zoomies for the bugs. Oh, I got it. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I got a cat zooming around. Well, the bug also had a zoomie moment too. Or, you know, running for its life, depending on how you look at it. Okay, that one's easy. Let's go up top. Okay, let's actually push this down first. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Push this down. There we go. Okay, run up here. Okay, there's an ant over here. Catch you. We catch. Okay, whew. Okay, break these. Catch you. Okay, sweet. Go down here. Okay, go down. Okay, net. Okay, sweet. Almost there. Just one more. Definitely making a lot better time. Down here. Okay, swap. Okay, and then back over here. Okay, I got like a minute left. This should be fine. This should be good. Okay, and the ladybug's like the slowest moving one. And of course, it's the one that gives you the most trouble. Thank you, it's Minda. For a second there, thought the ladybug was gonna kill me, but thank you. Stop, time's up. That was just incredible. Oh, but let me just remind you that you were doing the bug beginner level of difficulty. Next time, try Bug Wrangler. As a prize, here are 5 of my absolute favorite bugs. Okay, I got 5 Deku Hornets. The venom of these insects can be heated to infuse a potent medicine. Just be careful not to get attacked by an angry swarm. Oh, sweet. It's a good thing you gave me 5 of them. Just enough to make a swarm. Take good care of them for me. Okay, let's try it again on the Bug Wrangler. Yeah, I've never been gifted bees before. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, Bug Wrangler. I'm going to be timing you while you're in the course. If you get a decent time, I'll give you a prize. In the Bug Wrangler course, you will need to catch a total of 10 bugs that I specify from among 8 different types. Got all that? Okay, get ready. A total of 10 bugs that I specify among 8 different types. So I have to catch 80? Am I understanding that right? No, there's no way it's going to make me catch 80. 10 bugs. Wait, what? I guess I'll figure it out when I start. Okay. Oh, that's not the one I need. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. There's definitely... I guess I shouldn't catch that yet. I can catch you, though. Excuse me? Okay, well... we'll come back to it. It's a good thing it's, heaven for bugs. Oh, you know this net's passing through this bug. Do I just, like, immediately lose because of that? Like, do I even have the ability to beat it from this point? No. No, we're all good. No, nobody died. Wait, no, bug, please. I have an unknown amount of time to do this. I don't know why it's 17. Nothing died. Okay, this dragonfly is gone. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll go up here. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, there's one. Okay, this is the grasshopper I need. There we go. Okay, so I have a butterfly, I have a ladybug. Or I don't need a ladybug, I need the beetle. Oh, it's up there. I think that's it, actually. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see. There's two. There's this one, and then there's one right over here. There we go. Okay, so I need a dragonfly, and another beetle, and another grasshopper. Okay. No, Link. Wait, no, push that. Okay, this is the one I do need. If I had recognized, I would have caught it earlier. I'm so afraid. So afraid right now. Wait, no. Link. Okay. I thought I was gonna land on it. Wait, no, it can fly? I didn't know those things could fly. Aw, man. That makes this so much harder now. Oh, man, okay. Well, it's good to know. Gosh. Oh, and I blocked this off for me. Dang. Okay. I guess I don't need to push that thing down. What about in here? Are there any, like, in here? Okay, there's one right here. Okay, sweet. So I need one more grasshopper. Are there any grasshoppers in here? I think that was one. Wait, where's it at? No! No! Aw, man, are you kidding me? He just landed in the water for 1 second. Does that count? Oh, that one wasn't even a grasshopper. That's another death, it seems. No, I'm innocent, I tell you. I have to do this challenge. I'm not even the menace this time around. Like, this is actually part of the game. Stritch is knowingly sending me on this mission, knowing that I could kill innocent bugs. Time's up. That was pretty decent, I have to admit. Times will even get better if you remember where the bugs live. Next time, shoot for under 3 minutes. Okay, let's try that. 3 minutes is pretty easy. 80 rupees. This guy should be friends with Beetle. They're both cold-blooded killers, so that's fair. Okay. I think I can do it in under 3 minutes. I remember where they're at. I just need to actually catch them and not let them run around. So let's try this. Let's start with this one. there we go. Let's go down here. Let's catch this one. Link, Link, please, please. There we go. There's a butterfly over here. Please, Link, there we go. Okay, so far so good. 20 seconds, 3 bugs. It's so hard to catch them. Okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Wait, what was that? Oh, okay, no, it's not. Okay. These are like the most steppable bugs because they run so fast. Okay, I think... No, I don't need any in here, dang. Wait, no, there's one in here, actually. Okay, swing the sword. Okay, cool. Wait. Okay. Okay, sweet. I saved its life. I saved its life. See, I'm not a bad guy after all. There we go. Go in here. I did mention Agatha too, like, I think on the last stream. Like, Agatha is gonna be so disappointed in me. So I need a grasshopper, dragonfly, and an ant. And another beetle. Okay. That's not terribly difficult. Oh, that's definitely touching it. Oh, come on! What? No! Why didn't it catch that? That should have counted. Okay, I already have a grasshopper. This is so lame. I'm totally catching it too, and it's not even registering it. Dragonfly, ant, and grasshopper. Those are all up top. And a beetle. There we go. Gosh, that one was actually pretty brutal. Okay, okay, okay. Just one more beetle. Just one more beetle. I have 28 seconds. It's on the other side because I jumped down on the wrong side. Go up, Link. Go. No, grasshopper, get away. I don't want to risk any casualties with you. Okay, sweet. Okay, I did it under 3 minutes. 2 deaths. I promise it wasn't my fault. The net wouldn't register for the second one. And, no, for the first one. And the second one... Wait, okay, no. Okay, in all fairness, it was 3. I stepped on 1. The net wouldn't... No, the net wouldn't go through. I stepped on. Okay, yeah. And then the sword strike. Okay, okay, it's 2. It's 2. Okay, time. Hey, this is incredible. I think you might just be in the running for second place as the best bug catcher after me. You should aim for under 2 minutes. Wait, you said 3! He said 3 minutes. Don't give me an ant. You said 3 minutes. Ooh, stretch. Oh man, can I do that in under 2 minutes? I mean, I should be able to. That's a requirement, but... Okay, one more attempt. There may be some casualties. One more attempt, and then I'll take a break. And then I'll prep for golf with your friends. Give me the bug wrangler. 3 minutes for prize, 2 minutes for first. Ah, okay. I thought he gave me a prize the last time. Okay. I like the route that I went this time, so we're gonna do that. Okay, well, that one's gone. Okay, up here. Let's Link, let's not pull that out. I already have enough blood on my hands as it is. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, sweet. Gosh, 2 minutes. That's so brutal. Okay, sweet. Got that. Let's go in here. Gosh, and I caught this one so smooth the last time. Okay, back away. No, vertical. Link, vertical. There we go. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, get out of there. Run up. I got 1 minute left. Gosh. I can do it too, but wait. Okay, sweet. Okay, that really helped. I need the praying mantis. I need the bug that was over here, not to fly away again. Okay, sweet. Okay, 30 seconds to get the last ones. Okay, dragonfly. Okay, sweet. I don't know how that counted, but I'll take it. 20 seconds. Okay, sweet. Okay, 10 seconds. Wait, no, catch it, catch it. Okay, sweet. Yes. The net was not working, but I got it. I got it. Okay, time's up. This is amazing. I don't have any choice. I'm forced to admit you're one of the all-time greats of bug catching. I bow down to your bug wrangling skills. I just imagine him kneeling down and seeing like a whole bunch of dead bugs under my shoe, and he's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to revoke this title. Let me give you your prize. You get a set of insects, 5 rare ones at that. Pharaon grasshoppers. Alright, sweet. Take good care of them for me. Alright, cool. Wait, that wasn't a great prize? That was just 5 bugs. Are those supposed to be rare? I feel like I just got cheated. Hold up. Oh, I only have 1. Okay, I guess that is actually pretty rare. Okay, sure. Well, I'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna get some hornet larvae, and then I'm gonna go save. Since I'm here anyways, and I always forget to grab this stuff. Oh, is it not there anymore? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So, let's shoot it down. Okay, let's catch a whole bunch of these. Oh, sweet, they just disappeared. Okay, cool. I don't know why they did that, but it's fine with me. It's totally fine with me. There we go. I don't remember where the nearest save statue is, but I think it's on the isle. But I'm afraid to go there because I don't know if that's going to trigger the next story thing, so I'm just going to go Skylocked. Thanks, yeah. I'm glad that it did go well. Do these count as bugs if I kill them? Because they sound like bugs, but I don't know if that counts. Not? Okay. Okay, cool. Because otherwise I'd admit I killed one earlier, but, you know, we don't talk about that. Unless it doesn't count, then it's fine. Yeah, exactly, they're monsters. See, Gamer gets me. Gosh, I'm just trying to get home and there's a whole bunch of tornadoes in the sky. Okay, I think this is a good spot. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's Fledge. And he's got something new to say. Hey, Link. I've pretty much maxed out on push-ups. Wonder what exercise I can pick up next. Huh? Whoa. That's one sweet bow you've got there, Link. Bet you're a total natural with it, too. Yep. Absolutely. You're amazing, Link. Even if I work my way up to 3,000 push-ups, I'll never be as cool as you. I've got it. Why don't you show me how good you are with your bow? I'm going to toss some pumpkins into the air, okay? You show me how good you are by filling them full of arrows. Oh, I didn't expect this to be a minigame. Whoops. Throwing the pumpkins in the air will give me a good workout too. Two birds with one stone. No thanks. Okay, Link. I know how busy you are. You got the whole Save Zelda mission going on and stuff. Sorry for bugging you. I get it. I just did the bug wrangler thing. Oh, man. Okay, let's go and save. Right here. Save. Okay, I will do that next stream. I will go there. We will destroy some innocent pumpkins, fill them up with arrows, and then Fledge can maybe feel cooler. So, I'll leave that at that. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to hop on for golf with your friends. For anybody who's joining in, feel free to let me know if you'd like to join in, or anybody interested, feel free to let me know. I will post in the Discord. It's been a while since I've invited people, so I don't know how it works, but I'm sure it's not too difficult, so I will look into that too before I start stream, just in case. And yeah, I think that's it. And then I'll be playing this again on Friday. So, thank you everybody for being here. It was fun talking to you all. Sorry for the onslaught of bug carnage that happened in the last like 10 minutes, but yeah, I hope to see you later for golf with your friends. And if not, then I will see you on Friday. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you got a long day tomorrow, then no worries, no worries. Okay, I'll see you later.